It's your girl, No Foreign. I'm a stripper turned rapper now. I'm official in the game, rap industry. No, I'm just kidding, okay. Born and raised in LA, South Central. I'm a South Central West Side chick. Just retired from dancing, and now it's time to focus on my music. I started rapping like 11 months ago, almost a year, and it wasn't until like in the middle of it where I was like, yo, I love this shit. Like I really could see myself doing this shit. I grew up listening to hip hop, most definitely. Probably like 15% was like reggaeton and like salsa and cumbia and like merengue, but I grew out of that. Like it's something about like rap specifically that I just like love about music. My inspirations in hip hop, female wise, I would have to say like number one is Nicki Minaj. And then like when it comes to style and like characteristic wise is like Lady Gaga. Like she just expresses herself so different. She's not like one of your typical like artists in the industry. Male wise, I would say like Nipsey Hussle and Meek Mill, because like the type of shit that they rap about is like I feel it 100%, and it's like no questions asked. I understand it and I vibe with it, and that it's not just a boring story. It's like the way they telling their stories. It's just like it's lit. It's important for me to be Latin in the rap industry because like I feel like my people think or may feel like they're not like allowed to do certain things. Like I grew up a little more different than your average Latina, but I would say that I feel comfortable and I feel like can't no one tell me what I'm allowed to do and what not to do in this shit. And if I want to rap and have this certain style, then that's what I'm gonna do, I talk about money, I talk about sex, I talk about bitches and niggas and like, just like hate and stuff that people can relate to. But I feel like what separates me is the way I deliver it and like my sound, like if that makes sense. Like it's like it's aggressive, but it's like you still get that sexy female side. I'm signed to Quiet Giants. That's the first label I actually signed to. The CEO is Brandon King. I remember him inviting me out to the club one of my birthday nights, and I showed up to the club but didn't even go to his table. And then we just, we were like social media friends. We would Snapchat and just talk on Instagram, running into him like on my own, and it was cool. For some reason, one day he just thought I'd be perfect for like TV, so he had this Love and Hip Hop opportunity. He called me up, and I was like, fuck it. I was down, and after that's like where we officially started being business partners. He has the label company, which is Quiet Giants, and that's how I signed. I signed over at Epic through Sylvia Rome. She personally like contacted me and my management, which was Epic, and we went in, we met up with her, we sat and played some records, and we just vibed with her. Like she was just so cool. Like that moment was like it was very unbelievable, and I feel like it still hasn't hit me yet, but it was so exciting. Like, yo, this shit is really happening. Like, this is reality. So I'm like, happy because I'm doing this whole transition from the club to like now I'm gonna be able to, just give my all to my music and, in the studio. I met everyone up there. They welcomed me, and I'm just like, this is locked in, it's official now,
Yeah!
Bitch.
Epic. That's the new home.
I don't get mad when people compare me to Cardi B, but it's like, I feel like that's expected right now at this time, like, where she's just like one of the stripper turned rapper, like young poppin' Latin bitches, like, out there. That's what you're gonna get on the West Coast, They're gonna be like, yo, you the next Cardi B, or you sound like Cardi B. I talk a lot of shit, I'm a fucking weirdo, and I'm an alcoholic. I think I'm a weirdo because like I'm one of those friends that will be in a car and I just like start yelling and just doing these weird voices, and when I'm like at your crib, I'm just like, I'm not the bad bitch that just sit up with her titties up and shit. I'll just be like, I'll be in some colorful shit or just one sock on, one sock off, and just I don't know, I'm just like weird. Many of those that are around me know I'm alcoholic, like they know I'm alcoholic. And then the people that haven't met me or just watch me on Instagram and Snapchat, oh no, hell no, Snapchat know I'm alcoholic. I'm always drinking on Snapchat. Yeah, they don't know I'm alcoholic and I love alcohol, and I feel like that's what completes me. For everything to be happening the way it is and how fast it's coming, if you put in that time and work and, you know, just doing your shit, there's no time limit for the shit. Yo, what's good? It's your girl No Foreign, the new artist on Quiet Giants Epic, and this is just a motherfucking interview.